working with a few people right now. They actually just got access to a old building that was used by the hospital. I believe the hospital is Abbott over in South Minneapolis. And they're in the process of right now of designing some learning pods. So I got a special opportunity for the community. I was going to wait until we get towards the end, but you brought it up, so I might as well address it now. There's space for about 50 scholars. I don't know what the exact numbers are because they have to have allowed the folks in the hospital to kind of get first dibs or whatever. So there'll be few spots reserved for them. But if you're watching this, please share this message with your folks who are parents and are having a difficult time navigating distance learning and this hybrid model that they have. You can come and bring your child to the school. There's COVID-19 safety precautions in place. Each of the cubicles where the young people are going to be doing their work in is going to be theirs for the entire semester. And they're completely spread out, and they'll be sanitized every day at the end of the day. There's going to be a site coordinator, which I'm also looking for applications for. I'm helping them out, hiring some people in the community. So please send me your resume to my email. I'll drop it in the link after the end of this video. I'm also looking for 3 folks who can be some academic coaches to come in and provide tutoring to the young people. The age groups are kindergarten through 8th grade. And then your kid will also receive, I believe it's 2 meals, breakfast and lunch.
I love that.
I love that.
You sound like you're doing the what the Panthers was doing.
Yes.
Like, that's powerful because like, all my concerns, you got a solution for.
Hey, see, and I don't talk about it a lot
That's
because
dope.
people think I'm just out here just yapping my mouth on the podcast and going on my rants on Facebook, but we actually out here in the community
Got
doing
the solutions,
work.
right?
You
And
we doing the footwork.
And and I don't got to talk about it. So if
love
you
that.
know, you know.
I love that.
So that's the opportunity I got for the community. Please reach out to me.
What's the age range or the grade range for that 50?
Yeah, we're going to do kindergarten through 8th grade.
love
And they're
that.
looking to get everything up and running by October 26th.
Is there a social status that they have to have, or
Right now, it's just folks who are in need.
is it St.
And
Paul,
with
Minneapolis
emphasis,
based, or just
it's all through the Twin Cities. The
Okay.
headquarters is going to be in South Minneapolis.
okay?
So
Man, you're a very
That's dope.
intelligent young man. And
Man, he's putting the work. He putting.
I
he
got
putting
a
just
the,
a
question for him
conduit.
now. I got a question for him now.
What's the question?
When you running for office?
yeah, that's.
Oh,
I'm
man.
voting.
When is you running for alderman? Because them are all alderman moves you doing right now. So my question, I'm putting you on the spot on your show. That's how we gonna reverse it around here. Yeah, it's the guru.
You got my vote.
Yeah, you definitely got my vote. Where my pen? I don't even need my pen. Give me a paper cut, and I'm gonna just use some of this. So
You got my
when are you running for office?
Oh, man, a couple people have approached me and have asked me to run for a few different positions that are going to be up for next year. I got the businesses I'm running right now. I'm still out here doing work in the community. I'm a conduit.
What day is you? What day is you running for office?
When is you running?
Well, I'll let y'all know. Y'all be the first people I reach out to because I'm going to
Okay.
need y'all out there door knocking for me,
Out there
assuming
with
we're going to
no
be able to
shirt.
get back here in the
Flip-flops.
community.
Hey,
I don't care how you
I'm
come, as long as you
coming,
got
I'm
the
coming.
sign with you
Yeah.
and a stack of flyers.
No, I
But I'm
love it.
going to need the support from the community when I do make that transition. But
Please let us know. Please let
Man,
us
for
know.
real, that's a good solution because man, like especially they got food, they got offering meals, they sanitize, you sanitizing the stations
we
for
got
the
an
kids.
on-site janitor.
On-site
Oh,
janitor.
man.
Yeah,
Oh.
and everything gonna be sanitized at the end of the workday. You ain't gotta worry about your kid bringing COVID home. And then we got a staggered lunch schedule, so they eating with just a handful of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And how do you sign up? Or is it not? Is it pilot?
email me, and I'll put you in contact with the person who's coordinated all of it. So me, I'm just a conduit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. You're the
I
middleman.
ain't- I'm the middleman.
You're the middleman.
So people
you
come to
call him first, then he gonna call.
I'm gonna give you the direct contact though. So
Yeah.
I just want to bring you in. Okay, you interested? Here go my contact. You in.
That's
So
what's
really,
up,
it's
man.
first come, first serve right now. So there's no
Yeah.
real super structured process to apply or anything. We don't
Right.
want to create no barriers.
You're right.
That's another thing moving forward here. I'm having some conversations with folks who are city council members, county commissioners, state legislators. We're really trying to work on how we can remove some of this red tape and some of these barriers for community organizations to get funding, man. Because
Right.
the community has the solutions. They
Yeah.
don't. The community does. So give the community the funds and let them
Yeah.
do what they do, which is
I
support
love
their
it.
community.
I love that.
What you know what the problem is? The money starts up here.
And everybody want a little slice.
Then when it
But
starts,
it come from down here, though.
you smart man. It comes from down here, then it goes back to the top. But once it get back to the bottom, somehow, some way, there's none left. So what we have to do, we have to find our own funding. We have to find them private sectors.
Yeah.
You don't know what a private sector is? That's General Mills,
The Best Buy,
Best
the
Buy,
Targets,
Goodyear,
the Cargills,
all that. You
Yeah.
find the private sectors and try to get them on board. And because at this time, all advertisement and publicity is good when you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because we're so separated right now. So anything that's bringing people together, it will help. And and it's like we at that time where we do need to come together, white, black, brown, yellow, green, and come together and get this solved, because we're very stagnant right now. If you don't know what stagnant, I always shoot that out there. If you know what stagnant means, we at a standstill, not moving, at a halt.
I love it. One more question before we wrap it up, or whatever time. But I was going to ask you, like, is there a solution for like the homeless? Like, because the Guru got a pilot
now you want to
program.
pick my brain. Now I gave too much out. One of my rules is don't come across as too intelligent.
I love it.
I already broke my first rule. Oh, man.
It was too late, man. We seen that coming in the door, man.
Just because I know we was going to do some sock thing, but
that's a good question, though.
We didn't know how that would play out with the COVID, with, like giving away socks. Because I mean, he would have said, "Don't have slow feet to help the homeless."
Yeah.
He had a program.
Wow.
He had a
I
sock.
like that.
He had a.
We got
program
something starting up. Me and him got a program starting up.
giving away socks.
Giving away socks. Don't have
'Cause it's
cold
gonna get
feet
cold.
to help the homeless.
Wow.
So that was more of a metaphor plus a punchline all
Yeah.
wrapped into one.
That's dope.
You can use that if you like, or you can just feed off that if you like. So
how can I support that, man? It's y'all stuff. How can I?
Well,
y'all
basically, we starting just collect as much brand new socks as we can.
Okay.
We're gonna bust the packs open and we're gonna repack them with a seal, so everybody can get at least 2 pair per homeless person.
Yep.
And another thing, I haven't even brung this by my co-host. We're gonna be passing out chili and soup on them cold days, and just try to keep the community up, warm, and good spirits, and let them know that there are people out here that's behind enemy lines that's going to bat for you every day of the week.
Because in Minnesota, you definitely have to have a plan to get through the winter. And I know that we, like, out of everything that we're dealing with, I don't know what the plan is, because you were asking about St. Paul, and I'm still thinking about St. Paul. I don't know that the plan is for the homeless people, because, man, with the COVID, I know a lot of people aren't going to just want a homeless person that too close in their proximity. But it got to be like how you said, you can't have cold feet to help the homeless, because we still got to be in this together, all hands on deck.
I mean, but when we talk about vulnerability, I mean, people, we already know who's been impacted the most by COVID-19. It's been people that look like us, but also people that look like us and that are homeless.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, when we talk about the most vulnerable populations of Americans to this COVID-19 disease, it's them.
Yes.
And I say disease because even after you get it, there's still going to be some long-lasting complications after you get COVID-19, heart issues with the breathing and respiratory. I mean, so even when you get over COVID-19, you still have some of those symptoms even after that, which could last years, they're saying. But I think the first step would be to come up with a proposal just like that, right? We're proposing to provide homeless folks with socks, because socks is essential, especially in Minnesota, right? You need to have socks in the wintertime.
Extremities, freezing.
Seriously, and that's the first thing to go bad. The feet, hands, nose, ears, over with.
Off.
Gone.
Yeah.
So
Man,
coming up with proposals like that, the population of folks you want to serve, and then the estimated cost. And I can help you with that. I do that in my free time. Seriously, I don't mean to boast. I try to to be as humble as I can, but I literally love to do that type of stuff. Of just, okay, we trying to serve 100,000 people or 50,000 people, 10,000. Here's the estimated cost. I'll help y'all come up with a budget for that. And then also just finding funding sources. So if there's a grant out there from the county or from the city, apply for the funding source. And if not, just go knock on these doors of these big businesses. Look, this is our plan. We understand that this community or population is underserved. We want you guys to use y'all money to help us provide support to the community. And guess what? Use that word tax write-off, tax benefit. When you throw that out there, people jump at it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially at the end of December.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Everything giving away then.
And I'm just giving y'all you know that when you eat, man.
You want this Volvo? Let me just write it off.
Yep. Seriously. That's what it is. So this is our plan. This is our proposal. We need y'all to help, provide funding for X, Y, and Z. They love it when y'all come with a line item budget. So this don't come with a big number. Come and say, look, it costs $10,000 for all the socks. It costs $1,000 for all the packaging. It costs another $1,000 for PPE equipment for us to go out there and make sure we masked up, and also give them some masks, because man, it breaks my heart when I'm out there riding up and down and I see the homeless people out there with no masks on, man. And I know they don't got access to hand sanitizer. You know what I mean?
Because you know,
No Lysol cans to spray down their tents or whatever, because the tents is everywhere around the city and the parks right now.
Yes.
So I mean, at least we could do is give them some PPE equipment.
Yes.
The least we could do, and nobody's talking about that. So I'm glad that y'all brought that up, man.
Yes.
That's something that's admirable, man. Admirable. I want to help y'all with that.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yes,
I want to help y'all with that. So let me know.
It's like they're the forgotten right now, and then we got to let them know that, you know, somebody has their back too, and it's like, you know, we all one step away from that. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything. We all one step away from that. So why don't you just show your human capacity and, you know, help the fellow man, and that'll go a long way. You know what I'm saying? It's like it'll just rub off. It'll just keep. It's just a rub off every time.
And niceness is contagious, man. Giving back is contagious.
I love that
all the time.
Contagious.